Round 10.
It's round 10!
Woohoo! Okay, and we've got two
yes.
more rounds after this. Well, really just one of new things.
This one, and then one more.
And then another one that we're going to do that's like a little bit of comparing a few that look alike.
Yeah.
So 3 more videos, including this one, if you can stay up. Or check
Yes!
it later.
It's so late, you guys. We're powering through.
I'm Tamara Rubin from TamaraRubin.com.
And I am Carissa from CreativeGreenLiving.com.
And we're using an X-ray fluorescence spectrometer to test fidget spinners for lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic, and other things.
Yep. And we've tested 58 so far. So we got a lot of criticism that we're not testing enough. So we're on 58, which is more, I think, than anybody else has tested.
Is anybody else testing any?
Well, I've seen some news reports where reporters test like 3. Here, sit down on the stool. I know Tamara heard her back earlier. There you go. Flattering angle of my face. There we go. Okay, so this is what we're testing so far. These are a plastic style fidget spinner.
Most of them appear to be broken.
Yeah, which, you know, so it's interesting. So this, aside from the lead content, so right now we're testing for lead content, but we aren't, we can't tell you exactly how safe or not safe these are. But as moms, I can give you my commentary as a mom. As a mom, my concern with this one came to us like this. But if you drop it and the plastic cracks and this pops out, there was a kid in Portland, like an older kid, not even a baby, who swallowed like this piece and they couldn't get it out and she had to go to the hospital and have it extracted. There was another kid, I don't know if that kid was in Portland, that popped out the inner ring and the red part and had the outer ring and had been wearing it around on his finger until his finger swelled up to the point that it couldn't come off the natural way that you would take a ring off of one's finger. And the hospital, the fire department tried to cut it off and the hospital tried to cut it off and they eventually had to sedate him, put him under general anesthesia to do surgery to get it off his finger.
Which they did.
They did. I mean, he survived and they, you know, they didn't have to amputate his finger, which is what they were concerned about, like having to break his finger or do something to get it off.
All for a $3 toy.
Right? This makes me nervous. Anyway, how did this one do? We just tested this.
This one was lead-free.
Wonderful.
I mean, the thing is, there's, as a mom, there's a lot of toys that are bad, right? You know, so one of the toys that was really horrible that I remembered was the Pokeballs that they were giving away, I think, at Burger King.
Oh.
And the thing is, they didn't have an air hole. So little kids would put them on their face and then they'd suction and then they couldn't get them off and a kid suffocated. So like all these toys.
I never heard of that. That's terrible.
It's a horrible story.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and
that makes me so sad.
yeah, it's pretty sad. And so you got to make choices for your kid that are smart, but also companies have to really do the right thing when they're mass producing these things because they're putting a lot of money into the machinery to create the dies, you know, to make the plastic, and then they're buying the bearings. I don't know. Maybe they're not putting a lot of money into it.
I mean, I think the problem with the whole fidget spinner phenomenon is they're not being created by normal mainstream toy brands that do things like vet their toys and do safety testing and vet their materials. People in China figured out that Americans are buying a ton of these and started cranking them out en masse.
Yeah.
And that's how we're ending up with so many that are unsafe.
And so this one part, it has a missing piece. These were all falling apart when we took them out of the box as they arrived. But both of these are lead-free, and cadmium-free, and arsenic-free, and
but we can't promise you won't choke on them or get them stuck on your face.
that one's also turning out lead-free, cadmium-free, arsenic-free.
Hey, 3 more.
Mercury-free. And so
Yeah, the first one of the first ones we tested had really high levels of mercury, and I don't think there is a standard for mercury in kids' toys because mercury does not belong in kids' toys.
and neither does lead, but they have to.
Neither does lead, that's
We
true.
keep finding it, but yeah. So the question is, why are all the other moms up watching us at this hour?
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, people. Someone got mad at me because I often talk to moms, but more than 85% of our viewers are moms.
we do have an international audience, though.
Yes,
I
people.
think we have some readers from Italy who are on right now.
Oh, right now.
Based on the names of the people who are, they're Italian names. You could live anywhere, I suppose, and have an awesome Italian name. So
Woo,
there are
this one just fell apart again.
several people with awesome
Wait,
Italian
where'd the
names.
piece go? Oh, here it is.
There.
So this is
Super safe. It's so safe.
all of these 4 are negative for
Nervous.
lead.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So this is our tally before we add the 4. So this is going to go up to 39 that are unleaded. But
That's 6 though, so that's going to go to 40.
oh, I'm sorry, that was a 6 on 5. When you look at the percentage that we have of leaded versus unleaded, there's a lot of them that have lead, and that's really concerning. So We are going to wrap up.
Oh, she's not
Round
Italian.
10.
Her husband's Italian. Hi.
I'm Italian?
No, but this
Oh.
woman, her mom.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Her husband's Italian, and she lives in Portland.
Oh, she does?
She's just up late.
Well, I'm Italian, and I'm up late. I'm in Portland.
But the other night, my friend in Denmark was watching, and the coolest thing is that even though we've been trying to get the national news in this country to pick up the story, and it hasn't been picked up by mainstream outlets, the national mainstream outlet in Denmark is going to be doing a story on this, and they want to hear our results, and they're going to be doing ciao.
I love it.
They want to be doing some additional testing on their own in
Yeah.
Denmark. So it's nice that Denmark's taking action. We've learned that Germany's taking action. It looks like Iceland might also be taking action.
Good for
So,
Iceland.
yeah, all these countries are saying, well, this isn't okay. So
Yeah.
when is America going to get on board?
Last, that's when we get on
Yeah,
board with
that's when we
everything.
get on
Last,
board. We're
after
last.
everybody else has done it.
And it takes mama's non-scientists in our secret lab.
We're scientists.
to do this testing. All right, tune back in a minute.
We will be back in 5 minutes, you guys. Thanks for
Okay.
watching.